then they will realize what is good, what needs to improve.
Yeah, and he's saying that if the designers of this camera and this tripod used it as much as I do, the design would be much better.
Because my dad, when we have a new photo frame come out,
yeah,
first thing my dad will do is hang on the sample in his office.
And look at it all day?
All day long. You can still see a wall photo frame on my dad's office. Because he told me, if you don't hang out, then you will not understand where the problem is.
Yeah. Today's my last day for a while.
Yeah, 100 days.
Yeah.
You will miss you.
I hope so.
I think I will. Oh, I don't miss you.
You don't miss me?
No, I found a new boyfriend or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. You happy?
Cool. Make sure I have to give him a score.
What?
I have to score him, give him a grade. Pass or fail.
Yeah, sure. I will let you add your weekend.
Oh, okay.
7-Eleven?
Yeah, let's go to 7-Eleven. There's a new 7-Eleven here in Ningbo right next to the Starbucks. And I think it's competition for Starbucks. They have coffee there and everything. It's actually just like the 7-Elevens that I have seen in Japan. Just showing you how amazing this 7-Eleven here is in China. One of the hardest things to find is Doritos. It's just a brand you don't see around in China very often. But this 7-Eleven, Doritos. Left the 7-Eleven. My camera now has this wind protector on it. Listen. That should have been really loud, but I doubt it because I have a wind protector now. It's gonna be awesome when I'm riding. But now my camera has like a like an afro. And we're trying to think of a name because my camera now looks like a person.
Yeah, have personality.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you can't see your screen.
I know. I can push this down and then I can see a little bit more.
Push down is okay, but don't cut. I like the top is white.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, we gotta think of the name for the camera. So I'm taking a train to Shanghai. Then my flight leaves really early in the morning, right? 1 o'clock in the morning from Shanghai to Osaka? Or to Tokyo. To Tokyo. Oh, Huntun is not open. Huntun is wonton. Anyways, in a couple of days I will be back in Wakkanai. Do you guys remember that place I stayed just before I left Wakkanai? The one where I was singing and dancing with the lady that owned the place? Well, a friend of mine who knows the Jayoe tour, he stayed at the at that same. It's not like a hostel. It's like a bike home, and took a picture of the trike, the tiger duck, and sent it back to me. So I know he's safe.
Didi Gui?
Didi Gui?
No, the name is Gui.
Gui? Gui, Gui. Gui.
Gui in Chinese is a ghost.
Oh yeah? It's kind of like a ghost. I pull it out, people don't know I'm filming.
Gui.
Gui. Hello, Gui.
Oh, Eva.
Look what you did. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm at the train station. It's been a hectic little bit. But very close to getting back on the train. Getting back to Shanghai, getting back to Japan, getting back to Wakkanai, and then starting the tour up again. Again, I didn't record much. I'm gonna leave, you know, my goodbyes to Eva and Annie. I'll leave them for myself. But things are gonna start picking up now. I'm waiting for the gates to open and get on the train, and more to come. got a short flight from Shanghai. Before that, a short 2-hour train ride from Ningbo. The plan is to cycle across Japan. It's going to take just about 3 months. I'll cross from up to down, picking up where I left off in Wakkanai. And yeah, once this bus takes me to the domestic terminal, I'll get off and I'll have to kill about 7 hours before my flight to Wakkanai. And then I'll be rejoining the tour. I stink. I think all that American food I ate, so much American. You guys, I gained so much weight. I'm sweating and my sweat stinks. It's like just this American dense protein sweat smell. So I've got to get on the road, and I think I'm going to set a goal. Annie and I are kind of competing. She's going to try to lose some weight and get in shape, and I am in turn going to spend the next 90 days to whip myself back into shape, eat right, exercise right, incorporate some other things in with the cycling so that I'm not just simply just riding all the time. I want to do some more active things, so it should be fun. I'm packed up. I got a lot of stuff to refit the trike, and so I'm excited to get this show back on the road. But for now, just a little bit more transportation until I get to the trike. So I'm in the VIP area, chilling. I have to chill for another 6 hours. So I figured I'd talk a little bit. I showed you a few of the things that I bought on my return to the trip. Tail lights and trip computers and trip watches and all that good stuff. But one thing that I also bought that you guys don't know about is this. It's a Goal Zero Nomad, and I don't know. I've had a lot of people tell me it'd be nice to have solar power on my trip, and it's very useful. I saw a couple of travelers have it. It's a little heavy, but I'm gonna give it a try. I can throw it over the back of the trike and charge batteries while I'm underway. So we'll see. The plan right now is to head back to the Rider House in Wakkanai, oil up the trike. Like I said, I have a bunch of new stuff from T-Cycle to repair and improve and maintain the trike. I also have a new tent that I bought from REI, which is really awesome. Did I tell you that? I bought a new tent. Let me show you. This is the new tent. It's a Hubba Hubba from MSR. Kind of high priced, but it's very light. A little heavier than my last tent, but I wanted to pay for something that's going to give me a little bit better ventilation and less condensation on the inside of the tent, and so this I think will do that for me. So yeah, I'm excited to retool my gear and figure out. I'm sure I'm going to be a little bit heavier than I was because I have a few extra things, but we'll see. I think it'll be worth it. I'm in the VIP area here at ANA, and I'm just going to be hanging out here for the next 6 hours. So I'm going to open up my laptop and send some emails and catch up with you a little later. I am so glad that I never got caught up in those mobile phone video games. I'm walking through the airport and just glancing over people's shoulders, and so many people are playing those like epic battle strategy games. I learned my lesson when I was younger. I ended up getting addicted to like a couple of games, and they just suck your life away. You end up just sitting on it forever. My game is the Jayoe World Tour. I'm sticking to that. I can get behind that one. Anyways, I'm headed to the gate. I'm just getting ready. I'm tired. It's been a long day. is a stellar, beautiful day. Welcome back to downtown Wakkanai, that's for sure. The weather I checked for a week. Actually, I checked it out as far as I could. It looks beautiful. A little bit of rain here and there, but for the most part, really nice. I can pretty much hit the road whenever and rock and roll this thing. There he is. It's good to see him. It's good to see you, Tiger Duck. This is a funny place. Lots of bunk beds. Lots of bunk beds. But I just came back and my bunk bed is still available. This right here. There's a reason why I like this bunk bed. I have an outlet above it. So I can edit and everything. It's funny to come back to this place and feel like, yeah, I remember this little hole in the wall place. Yet now it's a little part of the Jayoe Nation. I think tomorrow I'll probably stay here, and then day after tomorrow morning, get out. Sounds good. So tomorrow I plan to tweak the trike, swap out my tent and some gear that I've improved on, and send the discarded gear back to Annie in China. One thing that I do need though are some tools that I don't have to replace a couple of components on the trike that I bought. There's a bike shop that is just down the street according to my map, and I want to take a look to see if it will be able to help me out with repairing the trike tomorrow. On my way in here from the airport, I saw a whole bunch of cyclists, way more than I had seen on the ride up here before. I think I've returned on the season for cycling apparently. So it should be interesting. I'll probably meet a lot of friends. People I'll be able to maybe ride with a little bit. The more the merrier, you know? Looks to me like that might be the place I'm looking for. Cool. So I have this Garmin Vivo Active watch, and it monitors my walking, my cycling, all my activities. And so far, like, it's like, hey, you accomplished the goal. You walked a little far. Pretty soon I'm gonna be racking up like 60-kilometer days. It's gonna be like, holy cow, you really upped the ante. I'm interested to see how it's gonna monitor my cycling and separate it from my running. Yeah, it should be pretty cool. One of my biggest vices is food. I love food, and I when I'm on the road, I'm pretty active, so I can kind of eat what I want, but I haven't been really happy, even with when I finished my ride and came back to China and then the USA. I wasn't really happy with how my health was, my physique. So in these next 90 days, I'm really gonna try and not succumb to those urges to gorge. And maybe gorging isn't so bad, but gorging on the right stuff like fresh almonds and drinking mineral water instead of big sugary, you know, Cokes or sodas or energy drinks, you know. Maybe I can get myself in some good shape. All right, guys, that will be the vlog for today. Back in Wakkanai, back in action. I'm gonna try and sleep tonight early, and I'm gonna tell the owner of this place, the place I'm staying, please don't wake me up, because she does this like dancing and singing thing every night. I really just want to get a good night's sleep. I will go back to the house, edit, publish this vlog, and then hit the sack. I'll talk to you later. Take it easy, Jayoe. Bye-bye.